Dear Dharma brothers and sisters, I have sent a Facebook video last 2 days in German language according to the practice of Parnashavari, which is advised by Our Holiness Drikung Kagyu. There is 2 different sadhanas, short sadhana and long and middle sadhana. The short sadhana is already sent out some times ago. We have translated different language and also the meaning of the mantras, and we have sent it out how to chant mantras through Drikung Kagyu Meditation Center in Sweden, Monasteries Center, Facebook, and also from Drikung Kagyu Torcheling Center here in Switzerland. And then last 2 days ago, as I said, I explained about how important that practice, because now there's all entire of the world facing a problem, which is COVID-19 or coronavirus, this kind of disease, epidemic problems. Actually, many masters, many lamas, Khenpos, His Holiness, Eminence already have given lots of advice according to the spiritual path, Dharma teachings, how to behave, how to be calm mind, relaxing mind. Of course, it's very, very important. And also, I think it's very important that we follow the advice, the World Health Organization, especially those doctors, nurses, working very hard, really practicing. That is actually Tonglen practice, giving on taking. Many people cannot do that. We want to stay far away, avoid all these things because of our pressures of life. But of course, so we should follow that, whatever advice and suggestions come from the health organization, especially each country, given by our government. And then in top of that, as spiritual path, we have different religions. Everybody try to support physically, mentally, and emotionally, very, very important. Of course, according to the Buddhists, one of the very important is practice of bodhicitta and loving kindness, compassion. There is no better protection than bodhicitta actually. As Lord Jigten Sumgon said, Sumgön mention Changchuk Sem, the most extraordinary Dharma the protection is the bodhicitta. As long we generate bodhicitta, as long we try to practice bodhicitta, relative bodhicitta, absolute or ultimate bodhicitta, this is the now chance to practice. This is the now chance to that we having opportunity to increase our bodhicitta practice and loving kindness and compassion, Chamda Ningje. It is very important according to the Buddhists, of course, now, not just now having problems and disease, facing all these problems, but we should think about the problem and the cause of the problems, suffering and the cause of the sufferings, which is the first teaching from the Lord Buddha has given very profoundly, very precisely, and very logic as well. Lord Buddha said, the truth of the suffering that we see now, that we experience now, it is the truth. How much people have anxiety, fear, and pressure, we see that, we feel that, we experience that. Lord Buddha said, truth of the suffering. It isn't it truth, it is truth. It is being and experiencing now. But Buddha said, second thing is the truth of suffering, the cause of the suffering, the origin of the cause of the sufferings. That's very important. So we're still not finding what is the really cause of the suffering, what is the really cause of that such problems. Everybody having different experiment, is saying that and that. Of course, according to the Buddhists, one of the causes is the 10 non-virtues. The 10 non-virtues we performed, and that's why it comes such problems. And this is, of course, especially practice in Dharma, those who understand about Dharma, those who practice Dharma followers. So should we think about, again, reflect the Four Noble Truths. The third noble truth, truth of cessation, we have to think about, is there any way to avoid or to free from that or not? It is possible or not. Once we see that there is a way, there is a possibility, then we should not take too much worry, too much fear, too much anxiety. It does not help. As Shantideva mentioned, worry doesn't help you. If you can solve your problems, Shantideva said, you should not be worried, but you should try, and you should practice, and you should put effort. And if you cannot see there is no way to solve the problems, no way to get out from that, then either not need to worry, worry does not help you. This is Shantideva said very precisely, most well-known text from the Shantideva. He says, so I think that is very, very interesting, and everybody reflect that, think of that. And then the fourth noble truth is the truth of the path. Now the path is very important, so we should practice the 10 virtues, and especially bodhicitta. Every day bodhicitta practice, loving kindness. All the other sentient beings, we trying to practice. We do lojong, mind training practice. Giving and taking, tonglen practice. We can give. I know that we giving lots, but we not take. We honestly, we not take. We run from away that. We want to stay far away. We run that. Many of cannot take. Giving is easy. Taking is hard. So that's why it's practiced now, which is many lamas. Each religion's lineage leaders have given so kindly different practice. As I've heard, His Holiness Dalai Lama, His Holiness Sangha Chichen, and so on and so forth. So there is countless practice to protect, to avoid, and to prevent such a disease, such an illness. As you know, one of the very famous mantra, Dorje Korat, the 100,000 mantras from Lakum, and there's so many mantras, and there's different will of protections. So sending nowadays on Facebook, media, everywhere, so we should not confuse that. Each one has our own lineage masters advised, and so that's why our Drikung Kagyu followers has got succession advice, guidelines from His Holiness Drikung Kagyu, the Vajradhara of his Drikung has given. There is in Drikung Kagyu different mantras, different texts, different sadhanas, different and practice which can help. Actually in trial Buddhists, especially Vajrayana, one of the very good healing practice is the meditation, samadhi, calm mind, peaceful mind, single-pointed mind. Tenginjin is called Tengjin. So it's very important, of course. Then second thing is the mantra. So mantra practice, the text. So here His Holiness has given Parnashavari practice, which is text from the Lord Jigten Sumgon, Gambum, the commentaries of the teachings from Lord Jigten Sumgon has lots of different healing practice. Through the meditation is actually the best. But in only meditation, the beginners found very difficult. So we have the visualization through the practice here, Parnashavari. You can say this is a yellow Tara. This is the 20th of the Tara from the 21 Tara. In the 20th of the Tara, if you read the law price there, is also saying to trimming the strong, powerful disease, epidemics, pandemics, whatever you call. It's really powerful Dakini. And there is different forms, different colors, different ornaments, different implements. Don't be confused. Just visualize through the text which you got from your teacher, text which you had got from your lineage, because it's the vision of the dead master head. So we have here Holiness giving this text. So I'm going to do today is I will read the text. It goes the transmission. So you those who want to practice, you get transmission. Through the transmission, you can already practice. I have recorded the text. Slow down to read. Then maybe if you somebody want that, I will send that also. They follow this practice. We should do with the love and compassion. It's very, very important. So Parnashavari, or they call sometimes lips wording Dakini. This is the Dakini which has the power of to cleaning off all the negative thoughts, negative karmic cost. It's very special practice, and Tibetan people know that doing that, and it has many stories how they have done, how there is cleaning. So it's very, very good. So if you cannot meditate all this visualization, different forms, colors, and heads, implement, ornament, if you get confused, just visualize the Pam, Pam mantra, Pam, yellow Pam is the sixth syllable of Dakini, the Parnashavari. So that's why I will read now the text. I'm not going to talk too much long about it. Hopefully we get the initiation, and as I talked in German language, in the moment we also have no programs in our center until the 19th April. April we also have closed, but we try to find solution how to do some teachings and some meditations through online. Those who want to join that, those who want to practice that, we will try to find a way, the way to how to do that. Many of them doing now already. So just to hear that at the moment, if you are not online, what I'm giving, after you can hear the transmissions. We asked to Holiness give the empowerment through the online. His Holiness doing, I think, a retreat to the Parnashavari now. After his retreat, I'm sure that His Holiness will perform that through online, or maybe if this such a tragedy is away, then of course we have possibility to meet him and to get such teachings. This is very important through online to receive teachings and transmissions. It should be authentic. You have to check that. Don't follow everywhere. So I have got this transmission from our Drikung Kagyu lineage, especially in 2000, the Scenic Air teaching. His Eminence Dr. Rinpoche gave Jigten Sumgon Kambum's Lung in his transmission. An initiation of the Parnashavari I have received from, of course, the 50 initiations from His Holiness and our other lamas. So that's why I'm able to do that, and so you guys can follow to get along. So I will read now just to the text. Kyobpa Jigten Sumgon Jembe Drubpon Mese Korwe Nele Drobese Kondeni Dejin Jato Dola Chanjo Chola Kontempe Balden Pomo Trupe Chablandu Ranshin Jigpa Jimbo Nyevale Chonche Bala De Jetore Trome Alamo Chola Jabzo Songjone Jigpa Gongole Jumje Chonse Tre Tampo Kona Kondara Yuba Ambada Ba Jete Kansa Ginyemba Drubpon le jorowa la jupar chede ne shindu yembra ne la chadara da chadawa la dene mendo trambala soba shindu ka wara chede jizu la malaso be de mijara cho so trama yin chopa cha chenpo cho de tende be tendo kasha cho so de ne samten ge yen la ge ne ne sangye cho so da sangye cho no la janjo pa do da ne ge so je da ge je so je be so nam je ro la pen je so je ro para jo ma dang ga da nya be sim je dam je de wa Devi Judan Dembra Juche Dunga Da Dunga Ji Judan Trabra Juche Dunga Mebe Dewa Da Me Traba Juche Nyeri Chada Nyidan Trabe Da Nyumla Nebra Juru Je Chansa Bada Chuchin Shabada Jesu Yeran Kuyen Soba Yenge Wa Chunse Dake Chesa Badam Jesu Pechan Chuche Rango Oma Sumba Awa Shudo Sarvata Me Sumba Awa Shudo Wa Je Chova Beya Chun Tongcho Damanje Damane Rashi Nambara Tahaba Kumpengang Ale Range Shiva Pam Seru Shiga Chumbra Samda Dile Wazar Choba Simchin Tamche Jinde Dhamma Zoje Be Dikota Triva Tamche Changne Wasate Zorundu Savoni Ge Dingila Timba Yunzo Jirvale Ge Chike Ranini Chumtente Mama Retro Ma De Suma Sange Tama Chike Yumtan Jirva Kundo Sera Mo Shasumba U Sera Yung Garaye Ngova Chadro Ba Ye Nangbo Darje Niwa Natra Da Namba Sumba Nanda Shu Nama Ba Yunje Tama Bo Tentum Da Shawa Niwa Wa Shinglo Ba Bo Sumba Da Shu Namba Pe Makarwa Ten 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 Me Pumba Re Nang Da Shu Ba Di Duga Ne Pama Le Pe Ma Tang Da Ve Ten Na Pam Le Osre Do Ve Ranshe Jen Den De Yi She Zaba 见长藏帮我写古巴当修巴当金龙巴当给巴加达的你所没白天白老两头给撒网来我在这边上给安给拉人给我过了这经常变成过了撒巴的我了二公巴不变对不阿拉紧紧的那边的把这这也说我们这个大大个的安别跟着的某些说话都被安给了呀我们这个大大个的安别跟个的什么要写了写旁边就要安过了古刚这么的拉马来都有这个物件 onge lana rani la tempa jo bisha ze Parnashavari Sadhana argam pading puben debe alo gengen denevet shadam paten zae zawa chukunu jinge labadang angruvadang dawa kumbadang soba tamaje tambarja neje zore rojome toba tsikso che ba ne chuku dewa chenpo tingro ne yamla soba neje jigbadang atu meje la kyobar jiwai Tandu Tila Yumla Chazalo Pemete La Sandavari Dru Ma Zavi Shazara Yiyo Modaga Ura Tozu Siji Demayi Tandu Lama Kula Chazalo Yishe Duji Dozo Chumdende Deme Bon Davo Longene Shasumo Chagadu Jiji Drome Sha Shamye Jangangu Maziba Chazalo Redo Lome Kula Namaba Yin Dashu Trada Shinglo Pambu Ze Tingzup Toroje Namba Shavari Yumchen Druben Kola Chaza Lo Damige Ne Rido Lama Jenge Ujinje Jawa Ringa Nama Duga Ne Tuze Ju Ju Baba Rangi Lu Su Tuze Rumbara Samala Tikbadam Tibatam Che Takwa Sam De Jinge Bisha Tse Parnashavari Sarva Mare Parshama Ne O Che Nu Dawe Tuzunda Che Zune Yuri Sama Jala Kamanda Ranga Che Dara Doba Jindu Ringa Devar Jibanam Da Che Tuna Namaga Kamabara Samala Duze Jumba Bale Neam Dam Yurim Eja Kamaya Gan Shiga Nedam Doba Tamche Shivara Samala Semte Dam Bishatse Parnashavari Salamari Pashamani Hung Che Indava Chindu Juna Judune Umbe Jade Parnashavari Sabari Ore Argam Pading Bubendu Alo Gengen Nube De Shabda Pati Zayezo Jubaje La Jugu Deva Jimpa Kikone Yamla Soje Nejik Mada Tumeje La Kyobpa Jigten Sumgon Yamla Chaza Lo Chedam Major Padang Yambata Kaya Dalo Mumbai Kiva Dane Chesawa Dekun Je Soba So Che Suwa Dan Yegen Umbezar Sadu Samaya Manu Malaya Benzo Sadu Dinava Tidane Jo Memba Wasudo Kayo Memba Wasubu Kayo Memba Anurodo Memba Wasarva Sinti Merba Yeza Sarva Karmatunza Medlam Shiryan Kurung Ha Ha O Manga Bezarva Tadan Gata Bezarva Memba Zambinzumba Ma Samaya Sado Sangye Gunje Ojirva Dorjela Mo Doje Janje Lama Dahamba Yi Dada Kamsu Sirje Maluba Rido Loma Nyamedra Jesho Rashi Jipa Chimpa Nyamba Yi Roje Paten Jesu Retrume Retruma Lama Chala Japsu Songchone Jipa Gule 저번 때도 소식 뭐뭐 자란도로 되네 기바나 장바다 인제 창득기 세마당한 댕이데 신도 사발 좀 코나고 세배당이 연결 제도로 좀에 양내 중세 지금 바니 버저 노발에 타라지 가린데 양내 이게 고바 장주도 바라 여러 제 소남디에 tum쳐서 바이 통나님 배타나 문제도 개가 나지 뭐로도 바이 세배자는 로아로와 쇼장주 선조를 보지 마지 보나 개교지 개와냥 보면 공는 공도 배워라 show so that is the transmission. The mantra should not be confused. There is two different mantras. One mantra is the Dakini Parnasbavari Savajora Pashamani Hung. One mantra is the Dakini Parnashavari Sarvamari. So the Mari and Jora mantra is exactly the same meaning. Actually, the Mari mantra is also the such disease and such epidemic pandemics. And Jora also this disease which is the like epidemic disease. So it's not different. That's why should not be confused. Because nowadays you can see on internet sending mantras and so wheel or protections. So maybe think of which mantra should I do. So you do this mantra according to the Lord Jigten Sumgon. There is no wrong, there is no mistake. The others can follow the other mantra, is also perfectly okay. So there's two different mantras. Don't be confused. And that's all what I can say. Thank you very much. Finish.